All right. Welcome in, everybody.
Mouse and keyboard sounds really strong. As usual, though, v.h.s.x will have technical difficulties and will likely crash out.
Yo, Unknown, welcome in. Weez, welcome in. Duke Rye, welcome in. Also Egg. And then Zaz started off strong, bro. Yeah, so we're doing it. We're trying it out. We're trying out console, mouse, and keyboard. As you guys know, I've already been playing on PC in the past, but I'm gonna try out like the console. I'm trying out the console, mouse, and keyboard just to see if it's as good as PC or not. So that's sort of the goal here, obviously. It's this. So I was just trying to like update the YouTube stream just so that everything is up there. I'm probably gonna have to update it afterwards, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, glad to see everybody here, man. I was just really trying to make sure everything is at least updated. I need to add in the description to that, but besides that, it's fine. I'm pretty sure nobody reads it anyway, so we'll be fine. Okay, does it let you rebind keys? Let's find out. Okay, let's go to whoa. Okay, let's go to options. Let's go to options. Oh boy, it does. Okay, so WASD run. Okay, I don't care about running. Okay, where's killer at? Where's killer? Oh, okay, over here. Spectator mode, killer controls. Okay, WASD. We have. Let me actually switch screens. You guys can see up close. Oh Jesus! Hold on. There we go. It's a little. Why that's so loud? I don't know. Oh, I actually wrong one.
AI Andy needs to update his thumbnail for YouTube so all the artists can crash out over AI images.
No way, bro. God damn. Well, I gotta say the clicking is definitely pretty slow. All right. Let me turn that shit off because I don't know why it was so freaking loud. I'm like, what the hell is that nonsense? Get that out of here. All right, anyway. All right, so secondary power, pick up is space, drop is still R apparently. Q is the event ability, which you don't care about. Look up, right? Okay. Use power. I'm gonna probably make this M4, and then obviously dropping can be the other one, maybe the M5 possibly. Okay. Best believe this setup is extremely annoying. I gotta say, this setup is so freaking ass. I hate this setup, dude. I don't recommend it for anybody, but we'll do it. Killer. He said try clicking these. So yeah, this is the mouse that you get when you load up on your console. As you can see right here, you know, we also can switch to controller, right? Pretty much, you see how the cursor changes. So, and then we'll switch back again. Let's see. Playing MNK on your lap? No. All of it is on the desk. Believe it or not. So, we got presets, like before. But yeah, this is a pretty terrible setup. Obviously, Pyramid Head, oh my god, had gotten a buff, so we're actually gonna go ahead and maybe try a build of some kind. I'm not sure what to run yet. Everything's been changed. My boy. I gotta read what these do now. So, increases the range, decreases width, recharge rate, duration, range, width, good lord. Range. Aura reading, stuns. Interesting. Speed, cooldown, hair radius, undetectable, exhausted. What the hell are these? God damn, what the heck are these? Decreases the range, but increases the range at the, you know, after you reach a certain point. All right. What kind of perks do we use on Pyramid Head? Is that like, I already forgot. Let's try Zanshin to help me out here, because it's been a minute. So I'm probably gonna need that. Let's go with maybe a No Way Out in there somewhere. Let's go with a pain res maybe. I think that crows and zombie noises are gonna get really annoying really fast. I can tell you that much. All right, let's put that on, and then for add-ons, I have not tried out this new Pyramid Head, so I don't know what to run. Hold up, see if I can, okay. Bro's got 2 eggs, rich. He had in 2 eggs. You hating on my walkers? Yeah, this guy, bro. He went from Loomis to Rick Grimes in like 24 hours. Like, what happened? Yo. Okay, hold up. Let me try like range and try range and like, I don't know. You undetectable. I don't care. Like, I just gotta try it. Danica says my random Pyramid Head games are ought to turn into random perk and random add-ons. That might go crazy, I think. There we go. Okay, I had to fix it for myself. There we go. Find anybody to be crazy on Blight? I would say so. If anybody has a... What the fudge is that? Yo, do y'all see that? What's that? Hello? What is that? Hello? Like, what was that? I saw like, what was that? Scaffolding? Like, what was that? Dog, like, what? Bro, what is going on in this update, bro? Like, it's going, like, what the hell? All right, hopefully I'll hear everything all right. The bars of doom. Damn. So it's been a minute since I've even been on mouse and keyboard, but it's also on console. I did have to go into the settings and increase the sensitivity of it, so we're gonna see how it comes out. This is our first game. Haven't played. What in the... Does it actually know my DPI? I guess it works off my DPI. Or sort of, actually. Why does it feel like that? Yeah, thank you for the stun noise. I appreciate that. Whoa, what the... Yo! Like, is it my mouse or is it the game? Yo, this is ridiculous, bro. What the fudge? Yo, this feels weird. What the... Wait, is somebody here? Oh, wow. Forgot how to flick. Really? Did you see that? Oh, well, okay. Kind of messed that up. Hey, at least it doesn't feel too different, I don't say. Maybe a little bit less smooth, I'd say, because it's probably because it's not like natively used, but it's definitely not terrible. It's not terrible, just not impressive, I have to say. Either he hides in it or he runs out along the outskirts. No scratch marks, obviously. Oh, he climbed up. Okay, didn't even know that. Oh, there's Michonne. There she goes. There goes Norman Reedus. Come here, buddy. You probably ran through. Back, maybe? No? It's like I'm playing Silent Hill. I can't see a goddamn thing, and neither can they. It's not bad. It doesn't feel too terrible. It doesn't feel too bad, I will say. It's a little weird, but it's definitely not bad. It feels very similar to PC. I'm getting stuck. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna be dumb enough to run into it. Oh, I wanted to use a pain res, but I guess we won't be able to. So they're all back there. Hold on. So over here, probably gonna assume that they might heal directly under the cage. I would assume. Yeah, they did. Was it back here? Hard to say. Oh, there they go. I'm gonna be undetectable when I come up, so. So they are here, but they're just not here or something, I guess. Here, but not here, apparently. Okay, we'll just have to move on with our lives. So far, it feels pretty similar to PC, I will say. It does not feel too different. It does pick up your mouse's DPI, from what I'm understanding. I did put it on the high setting on my console, so I am on PS5. So that also can play a part. Hold W, yep. Doesn't want to play it. Oh, okay, I thought he would just keep running forward, or please go for the vault. He is the hold forward warrior, so I'm not really surprised by this. Yep, he's the hold forward warrior. Yep, there he goes. Yep, keeps on holding forward, holding forward, holding forward, holding forward. Doesn't want to loop, you know. God forbid he does that. See if I go around the long way. See if I catch him with undetectable. Just mind gamed him with the add-on. Let's go, bro. But oh my god, these reses are across the universe, though. Damn, dude, what's up with these reses, bro? What's the point of using pain res then? Like, the thing is, hooks are terrible. Oh, I thought she would cross in trying to dodge me. She did not do that. Did she say to the right? No, no, no. She went the same path as her, because there would be no way that she would not do that. That smoke bomb definitely needs to be nerfed, though. I don't think that you should be completely blinded for like 20 minutes because of one item activating. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, what the hell? like it just works too well, I guess. Like there's no scratch marks when they run through it, so it's like, how would you know where they are? Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that's a little broken. Like, how are you supposed to know where to go if you can't see any scratch marks, blood, nothing? Like, that makes no sense. And then they just do it again. See what I'm saying? Like, there's no scratch marks or sounds. Like, they're not even like making a sound for grunting or vaulting. There's no scratch marks here either. Now I see it after it deactivates. All right, Norman Reedus, you got to go down, buddy. Considering I need a pain res, hopefully this is the guy that... Give it to me, hopefully. No, of course not. You know, God forbid I ever get my pain reses. But hey, it's something. Jeez Louise, man. I do like the new add-ons though. The mouse and keyboard's feeling pretty decent, I'd say. Smoke bomb not great. I don't think that feels good to go up against because it's so like they already have a lot of stealth in the game, so this only just adds even more, which is one of the worst aspects of DBD. So I'm like, like more? I'm like, nah. And then obviously hold W gaming, hold W gaming, hold W gaming. Hold W gaming, hold W gaming, just all day long. Hold W gaming. I've always hated that too. It's just a lot of just hold forward forever. It's like, okay, like I'd like to play, please. Oh, let me guess. He vaults back in without sound? Oh, even worse. There's no scratch marks or blood anywhere. I don't know how that's happening. What? Like, where's the blood? Where's the scratch marks? Like, they're running. What the heck is this game on? Oh, I forgot to turn on toggle. That's annoying. Forgot about the keybind thing for that. That's annoying. Yep, more smoke, of course. And then it doubles its effects. Why would they have it stacked? Behavior, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't have these things stacking. That's dumb. Like, what are you doing, behavior? Why they stack? Like, it got thicker with each one. Like, their biggest problem is things that stack. Why would they do that? That makes no sense. But so far, mouse and keyboard is feeling pretty decent. It feels like the same as PC. Like, it doesn't really feel too different. A little bit slower, but definitely very similar. Oh, I can't shoot through that because of the height or whatever. It's stupid. I gotta check the gen. I did have to go into my settings on the console and raise it to high, which is the thing with that. I did, yep, and of course he does that bullshit. Okay, well, that's really annoying. You can see whole W gaming is still prevalent in this game, unfortunately. Whole W gaming, whole W gaming. Golly, bro. Like, you know looping is not an option in this lobby. Like, hell no. You can't loop. That's against the rules, brother. That is against the rules. You're not supposed to loop. They need to nerf the smokes, though. I don't think they should be stacking. That's kind of insane. Like, one is fine, okay, whatever. But then, like, when you have two and then they stack on top of each other, like, come on, bro. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, come on, bro. Like, behavior, you gotta stop with this weird stacking stuff. Like, it's not funny, like, anymore. Yeah, they can hide pretty much. That's the thing that I don't like about adding a smoke bomb, is that you're leaning into stealth, and then stealth already is annoying and difficult to deal with when you don't have an information built into your kit. So it's like, why are they leading into that aspect? I don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. It's like people, yeah, there we go with this nonsense. Can I see anything? No, not at all. I can't see a goddamn thing. Not at all. I mean, look at that. I can barely see 2 feet in front of me. Like, how do you expect to find anybody? Jesus Christ. I have zero information because they can just rat, of course. We don't have built-in info. Fuck. All right. Anyway, pretty much a 4 out. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, I had to fucking walk away, so that's goddamn annoying. It is ridiculous, bro. But and the fact that they can sit there and spam them, they stack. The cooldown is super short. It hides everything, including scratch marks, aura, sound. Everything is hidden. I'm like, come on now. Come on now, behavior. Like, you gotta do your shit differently, dog. Like, this is ridiculous. This shit is busted, bro. Like, and then they took off Franklin, so you can't even prevent them from recharging their stuff. That's just really ass. Like, what is behavior up to, bro? I gotta say, it's not great. It's not great. DPI is wild, not terrible. All you can really expect. Yeah, pretty much. I was wondering about input delay for mouse. Kind of bonus screens are bugged. Stacking is wild. Yeah, I've been saying that. Jeez, behavior just always like puts out something good, and then immediately takes it back and goes, nah, we're gonna say fuck you to everybody. It's like, why? Like, you were doing fine with everything up to this point, and then it was like, oh, but let's make sure the smokes are just disgustingly hard to see through. I'm like, then why? Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, you could have just like nerfed it more so we can see and they don't stack. That would have been perfect. Yo, shout out to Already Kills for the follow, man. A larger smile. I usually recommend a bigger mouse pad, but if you don't have much mouse space, then you got to work with what you have, you know. Aura's hidden. Yep, exactly. Aura too. Do you think keyboard and mouse on console is better than controller? I mean every single day, bro. Like, of course it's better. Fog Vial is completely busted though. I usually recommend like a slightly bigger mouse pad so that you're able to, say if you do end up going off of the when you're on the surface, you have more room to move around, because you don't want to have like a small one and then feel kind of cramped. I would recommend like a good enough mouse pad. I have a mouse pad that covers my whole desk, so just for in case I go for any flicks, you know. But yeah. But yeah, so I basically hooked up I basically am using my PC setup, but except it's connected to the console instead for me to play it. So I gotta say, Fog Vial, I like right off the bat, not balanced. Like, I think they need to go back to the drawing board. Everything else seems fine though. The problem is that you can't counter it, so it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? That's not good. I think they're gonna have to nerf it. It's not great, dude. Like, you saw multiple times that it hides sound, aura, it hides everything. It's not like it's just only auras and that's it. And they can hide. Like, they legit are hiding sounds and auras. Every single even scratch marks are hard to see. You can't see anything. So I'm gonna try putting on a perk maybe to like try to counter it if I can. I'm gonna try like I'm going to try putting on like what isn't there a perk that, oh no, they changed it. Hold on, let me see something. Maybe I can try to counter the fog vial.
Or like a magical potion of greater crash out.
It's like, hold on. Jesus Christ, today is just a day today, boy. And so much shit going on. All right. Anyway, I think it picks up your DPI as well, because like I usually run a pretty high DPI on my controller, and you can rename presets. So you can rename preset. Why is that misspelled? You know what? It's fine. I'm about to crash out about the rename of the call crash out. All right, so isn't there a perk that allows you to see scratch marks better, or am I just blind? Like, does that not exist anymore? I guess they, oh right, they changed it out. That's not gonna help you. Oh. Right. Maybe we have to use Bloodhound? Because, like, how else are we going to be able to see them through clouds of blindness? Like, what the hell? Holy smoke. Or something. I don't know how you're supposed to counter it at this point. I'm trying to think. Or just play Kaneki. But I don't know how to play Kaneki. But but you know, we have to try out different characters. So I'm gonna play Chucky so you guys can see why I always say like I don't really play Chucky. I'm gonna put on Bloodhound actually. Where's that one that blood pools are more visible? Predator, spies, yeah. I'm gonna put on stuff that at least helps us try to help us against this. I think, I don't know. Nah, let's go perkless. Let's go perkless. Yeah. Of course not. Plague is good from what I hear. Yeah, I mean, that's fine and all. I probably won't be playing them, but still. But they're fine. How's keyboard and mouse on console? My game is still updating. It feels a lot like PC. So we're gonna actually see me play Chucky on PC. I've never really been a sort of, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it, bro. Like I've never been a mouse and keyboard person when it came to Chucky personally. So we're gonna actually see sort of like why I say that, because I'm kind of anti mouse and keyboard with Chucky, mainly because of the angles and things like that. Oh, there's a redeem for AI Andy. Am I bugging out? Or is this true? Is this true? He's not just randomly yelling out AI Andy. Okay, I'm about to say, I was like, what the hell? Alright, we got AI Andy. Alright, let's do this, boys. We're going perkless on Chucky with AI Andy. Nemesis might be a good counter.
In a world of trouble.
Oh yeah, you're right, because Nemesis can make them cough and stuff like that. That's really true, actually. How much you want to bet they're gonna spawn somewhere across the universe and I won't be able to tell where they are? They're popping like they already popped like 4 of them already. Where is my fetus? For Norman Reedus, I kind of vibe with that. I vibe with that. Yo, where's Dukerai, by the way? I know he was like really anticipating this. I know he was anticipating this chapter to drop. Oh my god, I hate it. I have to hold it. I keep forgetting. I have to go into settings and change it. See if I can do it now. Input binding. Where's the toggle at? Did they not have that on here? Is that not a feature? Or is it on the controls? Cancel. Let's put toggle. There we go. They just healed instantly. Okay. The rock saved him. I gotta go back now. If it was a little quicker, I probably would have gotten away with it, but yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't do shit about that. Damn, this map is just so survivor-sided, it's kind of insane. Like, shit. It sucks. I wish I had a fair fight, you know what I mean, if it was a better map, but, it's like, it already starts off just for them. I'm like, alright, well, GG's, I guess. And then Vials up, of course. At least I'm Chucky, so I'm low to the ground. So that helps me at least see a little bit better. But, goddamn. Sheesh, this shit is oof. God, okay, we're already at like at least 3 gens are at 50% progress. Files up again, of course. This is just super fucking annoying. They really need to nerf the shit out of this item, bro, because there's no reason that this should stay in the game. How am I supposed to see where he went? Like, bro. Like, I'm completely blind. Like, I can't see a goddamn thing. Like, what the hell is that? I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. And then hold forward to the end of, to the ends of the earth, of course. Yep, sounds about right. Camps on the edge of the map, then runs doubles back into main, most likely. Or even better, we just don't know where he goes. I run out of power. Sit down.
Let's go.
Yo, behavior, I gotta say, bro, they ain't beating the survivor-sided allegations, bro. Like, this shit is only further proving my point. Like, this is insane. Like, what the fuck? Like, you got an item that makes killers completely blind from every single information that they have, including sight, sound, like scratch marks, everything that you can use to see or know where they're going is just completely removed from a smoke bomb. Gen speeds are crazy, healing speeds are crazy. I'm like, so what are we supposed to do as the killer players? Like, that's kind of insane. Like, how do you even counter half of this shit? You're on some of the most survivor-sided maps in the game as well. I'm like, come on, bro. Can just camp there, I guess. Yeah, of course he can. I mean, it's easy mode for survivors. I'm not even surprised. It's like, all right, cool. GG's, I guess. Like, my God. And, dog, did y'all just see that heal? Dog, did y'all just see that heal? Yo, they just unhooked him. That was 4 seconds long. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, behavior, bro. Like, they're not beating the survivor-sided allegations now. This is further proving my point. That's crazy. You got a smoke bomb you can't counter. They nerfed Franklin, so you can't counter that. You can't, like, perks don't help you because you can't goddamn see anything. The maps are humongous, so Chucky can't handle it, of course. I'm like, it's way too slow. Healing speed is taking 4 entire seconds to do. I'm like, how are you supposed to counter that? Like, what the hell? 4-second heal? Like, what? Four-second heal. Like, let me say that shit again. Apparently, running towards me like a moron will always be effective, I guess. Get your ass down. But yeah. Oh, this game is definitely gone off the deep end, I gotta say. Yeah, this game is definitely flew off the deep end, I gotta say. They definitely did a terrible job. I think we did a pretty good job so far. Like, no, you didn't. Like, sit your ass down. Like, no, you didn't. Like, the hell? This is literally the 3rd phase of the bullshit we've been receiving on Killer Side for how long? Like, what is up with behavior, bro? Like, this is crazy. Like, what the hell? This is just insane. Like, I don't entirely understand what I'm supposed to be doing in this situation. You have maps that favor Survivor. You have the perks that favor Survivor. You also get the free pickup here because I'm pretty sure he's on death if I'm not mistaken. I'm just glad that most Survivor, like, well, I'm not gonna say most, but I'm glad that this team this team is just ass, so they don't know what they're doing, so that helps me at least get an extra hook here. But god damn, dude. Now mind you, they had every advantage. They had every advantage. Big ass map, gen speed, you had everything in there. Healing is literally 4 seconds long. Like, how are you supposed to counter that? What the fuck? Lightborn should counter the smoke bomb. I was saying that Shadowborn should counter the smoke bomb. I'm gonna make a video about it. Danica's like, I don't see myself playing Unknown a lot with this shit. No, I agree. Chucky might be the move against the fog meta or Dracula. I feel like Dracula would make some sense, but it muffles the noise when you're in the cloud, so it'll still be hard to hear. Duke Rice said he bought all the skins. He's down to almost $100. Kind of insane, bro. That is kind of fucking insane. Like, holy shit. Let me point out the fact that Resurgence is a perk that exists. So he's getting off the hook with 70% healing speed. 2 of them have 70% healing progression off of just being hooked in the first place. What? Like, so how did they get the 4-second heal with botany knowledge? Behavior. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you gotta be fucking joking. Like, there's no way. What? Okay, hold on. Let me try, who's another killer that might work in this situation? This is tricky. Because I want to try to help. I want to try to help everybody who's gonna like try to counter this meta. So that's why I'm gonna try out different killers that probably have a fighting chance against the smokes and stuff like that. Because we're trying to deal with smoke and healing speed at the same time. So we need something good. Your boy Jay, welcome in. He says, are you gonna ever react to try to Ghostface playing Ghostface? I actually did. I covered one of his videos talking about a Ghostface buff. Resurgence and will make it already gives you a 4-second heal. Imagine a bully squad with this. Yeah, no, we're kind of cooked. But shout out to the Neo here because he mentioned that Legion could actually see through it with Killer Instinct. That is a very valid point. That is true. I might try. I'm gonna try Legion. I'm gonna see if Legion has a fighting chance here because he is anti-heal. So if they do heal quickly, we'll be able to counter it. We'll go endgame because obviously, you know, they're gonna gen rush like crazy. So we know that's gonna be the case. So we're gonna counter it that way. Yeah, let's try this. Let's give it a shot. Let's do our best. You know what I mean? Let's try not to. You know, I'm crashing out. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's perfectly okay. I was gonna talk about a Ghostface video, but for Shrouded Ghostface, but unfortunately the for those of you who want to play Plague, you can do that. I'm not really a Plague player, so I'm not going to be like showing anything crazy on her. So I don't really, unless requested, obviously, I'll go through it that way. But I don't think I'll be able to show anything good on Plague. I would say I'm like I'm gonna completely fail at her, so I wouldn't want to give you guys a bad impression. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's try to give her, actually I like what I got on. I like it, kind of.
Hello there.
Danica's like, ayo, let's get it sick, yo, for real. But yeah, to respond to Jay, like the thing is that like I would say that the vast majority of people are more concerned with like other like more topics, I would say, than actual gameplay on the YouTube space. So, oh, Killer Streak, welcome in. It says it's okay to crash out sometimes. For real. Welcome in, Ty. He says make with the AI Andy. Did he just redeem it, bro? Because I don't have Twitch open right now. Hold up, let me open up Twitch. I think I'm gonna have to actually have it open. I gotta break my neck and turn around so I could actually see it. God damn, I need like another desk. I need a desk, bro. I need a desk or something. I need another desk because this is crazy. Like my neck is killing me with this one. Oh nah. All right, let's get into it. So I will say though, for anybody tuning in that wants to know about mouse and keyboard, I would say that it's actually pretty decent on the PS5 version of the game. I did go into the settings on the PS5 to actually increase the amount of sensitivity that it does have, so it feels a lot more smooth for me personally. I'm not sure if it picks up on my DPI, but I will say it does feel like pretty much like the same as PC, I would say. Oh, well, that's a sprint burst. So I guess the new meta is sprint burst after smoke clouding, I guess, is the idea. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the new meta. Jesus Christ. I want to see if I can actually vault over this. Oh, right, I forgot they don't give you scratch marks in this mode. Cancel it. Hold W again. Yep, hold W. It's just gonna keep holding W. I don't got time. Gotta move. Gonna slow roll. Let me see if I can catch up to him. Damn, it's been a minute since I played on mouse and keyboard with Legion, though. God damn, I'm rusty. I'll just break it, I don't care. There's definitely a lot of returning players coming in here for what I can understand. I probably shouldn't have canceled there, but it's fine. I'm rusty. Bro, what the? Why am I not hearing any sounds? Like, she's not having any grunts of pain at all. Is that Iron Will or is that like a bug? Because I'm not hearing her. That's really weird. You said, wait, there's a casual mode now? Who said that? I didn't see a casual mode. I'll tell you what I do see, though. I see a broken survivor-sided mode. But no, but genuinely, though, like, this smoke bombs are a little too crazy. I think they're gonna have to readjust those, but gen speed is still broken as usual. We kind of expected that. Besides that, I will say... Throw your ass down. Thank you. It goes me. Bro, he's trolling for real. I need stacks, but like these maps are just so massive. Like, holy moly. I'd love it if I didn't have to run across the whole universe to find people. Can I make that? Probably not, but I'll try. There's proof right there that it actually muffles your sound. It was supposed to be a lot louder than that. Dude, the sound is very, very broken right now. Okay, that's two, and then... So that's 2 tokens. I need to get like way more, but at least that's a start. This map is just so big. I can't like run across. It's so weird. Okay, we're just gonna have to stick with the 1v1s and go from there. My pathing is very ass, so that's what missed me that hit. So forgive me there. Oh, my late reaction time. But yes, this is all on console. This is all on console. They really should have scratch marks in Frenzy. Like, that's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. that you don't get any scratch marks. Like, it's so stupid to me. Okay. I think she's been hooked before. The problem is, like, I need my stacks and I can't get them if they're gonna keep, like, spreading out like this. So big shambles there. I should be tunneling off hook, actually, but, you know, I'm still just trying to, feel it out. Should be tunneling, though. If I want to actually win this. And nobody's in here. But yeah, for anybody who was in the Discord server, I actually recommended the keyboard I'm using right now. And I'm actually using the same keyboard, same mouse. If you guys are curious, it does indeed work on console, as you can see. I don't know why he's so obsessed with that pallet, but hey. Jeez, it's taking way too long. No, I'm not gonna chase that. I'm magically not gonna be able to see anything. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Third gen's in there. They might be in here. Yes, they are. Damn, the sounds are so weird, dude. The sounds are bugged as hell. Like, I could barely hear anything. Like when it comes to survivor sounds, there's none. Like, you can't hear them breathing, you can't hear them grunting. It's like everybody's got iron will. Like, I could barely hear them. And I don't get my stacks, of course. Yo, this game. But holy frick, dude. That sound is just so terrible. I'm losing track because I can't hear them running around behind me. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is this shit? It's so annoying. Like, the hell? It's throwing me off. Because I'm used to hearing grunts of pain. Like, right now, this guy's right next to me, bro. I heard him for like a second, he's gone. I'm like, bro, what? He didn't even go straight at the window and got a fastball. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Sit your bitch ass down. How I get into chase, but there's no one there. Make it make sense. You get into chase, but there's no one there. Bro, what are you talking about? I mean, it speaks for itself. Like, they can leave scratch marks wherever. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, shout out to Graham Cracker for the follow, man. Appreciate you. But I don't know, man. I'm not liking this. This is not a positive change, like, at all. Like, this is completely terrible. There's no sound, so I can't find that. There's no sound, so I can't hear anyone injured. Then they're running around, scratch marks just disappear. I'm like, what are you supposed to do? Like, there's no sound. Like, their dude is injured. There's scratch marks all the way over here. Not a single peep. Look at, he's right here. There's no sound. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And how am I not landing that if I got the read? Bro, come on now. Behavior really's got a lot of work to do. Yeah, they fog bile into sprint burst like a little clown. I'm like, you're not gonna do that. And of course, hold forward, because, you know, hold forward gaming is the only way they know how to play. God forbid they loop, you know? That would never happen. That would never be the case, right? Yep, hold forward. Can see me over here, probably, yup. I swear, bro. Survivors are getting their hands held like crazy. Like, holy shit. God damn. I hate to say it, bro. I hate to say it, right? Because I don't want to sit here and push a narrative like that in DBD. But I mean, dog, like, the behavior has done nothing but prove us wrong. Like, anytime I ever think, oh yeah, you know, maybe not this time, right? Maybe not this time. Maybe they aren't going to be survivor-sided and have all these broken changes. But I'm always wrong because they constantly add a new change that completely destroys the balance of the game. Yeah, they just get a 3 out for that. It's just so broken, this game, dude. Like, all because of a smoke bomb. Like, what the fuck is they doing in this lobby, dude? Like, this game proves time and time again that they only care about survivors at this point. This just proves it. I mean, what else can you say? The smoke bomb has done nothing but give them free escapes, free pressure, free hiding. The game is glitched so you can't hear nobody. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, dog, like, come on now. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't even find anybody. There's no information, there's no sound. Like, there's nothing. It's ridiculous. Let's take a look. Yeah, like I said. So you have a smoke bomb that lasts for 10 seconds. Expands to 8 fucking meters, bro. What? And then you put on an add-on that increases it even more. What the fuck? Dog, come on now. Come on now, behavior. Come on now, behavior. Like, this can't be fucking real, dude. There is no fucking way. Like, wow, bro. Damn, dude. The Jason's play with the food batteries corrupt. Okay, that's cool. Timmy's saying, welcome in. He says he's gonna be done with DBD. Yeah, they definitely gave a lot of Survivor a lot of shit. This is like another nail in the coffin. Rest in peace, Killer Mains, dog. And I'm not trying to even be super negative about it. Like, we're seeing it live happening right in front of our faces. The smoke bomb is giving them, like, not only do they have an audio bug, but then on top of that, it's hiding their sounds, their scratch marks, their blood. You don't know where anyone is. It hides auras. Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, how do you counter that? Like, I'm not trying to be negative, but god damn. I guess I don't know what to do with that. Like, honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. Timmy's like, I love this game. It hurts so much, bro. For real, I feel that. Like, they take 2 steps forward by giving us actual killer buffs that help the low tiers, right? Like Pig finally got a buff. Like, they actually kept the nice changes, the good changes, and not the they didn't revert they reverted the bad changes. That's cool. And then they leave the fog vial basically the same, and I'm like, great. So we can't see anything, and there's no base kit information to help you out. There's nothing to give you anything. It like I don't understand what they want us to do. Like, holy shit. Hex, welcome in. Yeah, the fog bomb's overtuned. Yeah, that is 100% confirmed. We've seen that with 3 different killers now. That it's just way overtuned. Like, there's really nothing you could do about that. Because you know, like, there's so many changes. Like, there's so much that the fog bomb can do that you just, what are you supposed to do to counter it? Like, what the hell? It's the weirdest thing to me. Now, mind you, I had actually spoken about, I don't know why it's not tight. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Anyway. What was I looking for? Franklin's, that's right. So, Franklin's here, and then we're gonna put okay. So Franklin's got gutted. It just says, oh, you just dropped him on the ground, yay. And I'm like, okay, like, what is that gonna do for you? Right? Because their charge system or whatever have you means that this Franklin's doesn't work. So you can't really use Franklin's and Weave, because somebody I remember had gotten a comment about this, and they were like, oh, but Weave didn't really get gutted. I'm like, yes it did. Like, they reduced the aura reading that you could get from the item, and then the survivors also know that you have the perk active, so they'll just pick it up and put it somewhere else, meaning that 2 of your perks just go down the drain from just somebody picking it up and placing it in a different place. So even if you were to apply this, it's like you're only going to get value for maybe half the game. And even then, mind you, they would move the item because it's lost charges, so they can't use it. So now that it doesn't lose charges, now they don't even have to move it. They could just pick it up. So it's like, what is the purpose of this build now? It just seems kind of pointless. Yeah, and then they also changed one of those overwhelming perks. I forgot, overwhelming presence or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, GG's for killers, man. I mean, wow, they really took away everything that we could have used to counter it. That's kind of insane. Where the hell is the perk for the that I'm looking for here? Where'd it go? I'm looking for that perk that they supposedly buffed or something that gives you some kind of item thing or exhaustion or something. I don't even remember what that thing was called. Did they change overwhelming presence for it to do that? Is that what they did? Damn, bro. Yeah, okay. When they start using an item, they gain exhausted. When they're exhausted, you get the aura. No, that is not really that crazy, but y'all see Lethal Pursuer being a potential nerf in the future? I mean, probably, right? They've done this plenty of times. It's kind of insane, dog. I hate to say it, bro. This is kind of insane. I really hate the lobby sound, by the way. It's like super fucking annoying. Skep World, welcome in. I am indeed on console right now, believe it or not. Believe it or not. But yeah, this is not great. Not great at all. And you know, I'm not trying to be overly negative, but it's like you just added an insane fucking item that you can't counter. Like, the gens are obviously crazy, the healing speed's already crazy. Now you have a perk that hides people, and there's an audio bug potentially. So you can't find people, you can't down anybody, or even hit and run, or even do anything like that because they're instantaneously healed. I'm not too sure what you're supposed to do. I gotta say, man, I didn't think they would actually fumble a change like this, because on paper it was pretty good. I was like, okay, you know, it makes sense that what we're doing here, obviously you want to sort of change the way that the items are kind of functioning. You want to go about it with charges now and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, dog, like, what are you supposed to be doing in these situations, man? You can't see anybody, right? I'm gonna have to change this maybe to overwhelming presence, maybe, just so that we can hopefully get aura reading from that. Maybe swap out dead man's for lethal so we can get more aura reading. If it, oh, I keep typing on the wrong keyboard. I got like 2 keyboards, man. God damn. Yeah, but I mean, hey, I guess the survivor mains can rejoice. Obviously, everything will continue to favor them, as we have come to expect. More power to them, you know what I mean? But shambles with the killer mains, man. That is, that's a damn shame. We're kind of cooked. We're kind of cooked in this situation, I gotta say. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I love the changes that we have for Pyramid Head and everything. That's really cool, but yikes. It's not good. It's not pretty good. Definitely did not. I really don't think they play tested, or they just didn't listen to the feedback or whatever have you, because it just does not seem like there's really any change that has gone through, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll put this on for more aura, but yeah, kind of insane. Lethal, we got overwhelming, so it gives you 25-second cooldown, bro. Why? Why is it a 25-second cooldown for a perk that does nothing to you? Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. Ty says they weren't using Iron Will or Lucky Break. Nope. Not a single survivor has been using Iron Will or Lucky Break. Not a single survivor has used it. They've been using Resurgence. They've been using Gen Speed perks. They've been using the smokes. They've been using everything that's still meta is still meta. Nothing has changed. Vigil, like the sprint burst, everything is exactly the same. But now you can't find anybody. There's an audio bug where you can't hear anyone. So you can't even see scratch marks in the smoke, because it's so like it takes up so much of your screen that the scratch marks just fade. Like, you can't even see it. They already took out the one perk that we had, I think it was called Predator, that would brighten the scratch marks. They already changed that, so we don't have that anymore. So we don't have any way to counter this. Like, it's kind of terrible. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to come at it in a negative light. I didn't want to do that, right? Like, I'm not trying to put out that kind of narrative like I keep saying, but this isn't good. Like, this is not what we should be doing. Like, this is not great, bro. The Pyramid Head changes are great. The pig changes are great. All of that is fantastic. We already know that. All of that is good. X says, wait, you can't see scratch marks? Not at all, bro. Believe it or not, because, you know, Behavior didn't think this through. Believe it or not, the smoke is so thick, extra thick. It's so thick that they either start walking and then it fades instantly, or they have, or whatever have you, and it hides the scratch marks. It doesn't make them go away, but because of how thick the smoke is, you can't see where they're going. So the scratch marks will fade pretty much instantly by the time you start following it. They also have, I don't know if it's an audio bug, like I keep saying, but I can't hear anybody near me who's injured. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I can't hear them. It's so strange. I don't understand. Nurse is still bugged too? Yup. Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, boys. Bring back Andy. Is there another request? Can't really see these, bro. Oh, okay, I just saw it. My bad. Typical chapter release? Yeah, pretty much. Just rip, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Killer, man. That's crazy. Wow, bro. WASD is so hard to control. Yeah, I've spent a couple of I've already spent like at least a week, like, or a couple weeks, like already working on my mouse and keyboard ability. So at least it's not terrible. But how would I nerf the fog thing? Honestly, they need to they need to make it so you can actually see through it and it doesn't stack with multiple clouds of smoke, because that is extremely hard to see. You can stack the smokes of cloud, like the cloud of smoke. So it makes it even harder and even harder to see, where you can't even see a goddamn thing. It's like, come on, bro. But Blight feels so nice, but I can't use the WASD well and never get spun out of power now. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad, man. It just need practice. You'll get it. You'll be able to get it pretty easily eventually. Also, I recommend getting a good quality keyboard, because you know, it's just better to do that. Hold W. Well, as you can see, there's no blood, no scratch marks. Look, nothing. See? Nothing's on the ground. Look, no scratch marks, no blood. Look at that. Nothing. Just, I hope Hex saw that, because we have visual proof right here. There's literally zero blood, zero scratch marks. There's nothing here. They can just vanish pretty much without you even knowing where they've gone, because you can't see, you can't hear. Like, there's nothing you could do. Like, holy shit. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, what the fuck? How is she all the way over here without any scratch marks? Like, what? Jeez Louise. It's like, come on, man. And you know, I really have to preface too, because you know, a lot of the naysayers will say, oh well, you know, you should stop trying to win. It's like, it's not even about winning, bro. It's about fun. If I'm chasing somebody and then they can just vanish at the press of a button, like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, she almost fell for that too. Oh man, I would have been sick if I got that. But you know, she's gonna camp it on the long side and wait all day. You know how they play. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Then I walked away, but sure. I gotta go back over anyway. I have to start tunneling. I can't play fairly or do anything like that. That's against the rules. Not allowed. So. Well, yeah, well, I mean, they can also just heal pretty much instantly, so God forbid I try to even break off Chase. Yeah, you can sit your ass down. Stop doing that, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Get tired of that shit sometimes, bro. It's like they think like because it works once, it's gonna work twice. Like, no, it doesn't, bro. Jeez Louise. Anyway. But yeah, like the naysayers will probably say like something about winning or something, but like from my perspective, it's not even about winning. It's about actually just enjoying the chase. And the thing is that you just kind of can't. Like, what can you do in that shit? Look, it hides the auras too. I just got a clip. Thank you. I'm glad I just got a clip. It hides auras too. So I tried to put on overwhelming presence. It hides the aura too. How the hell are you supposed to see them? Like, what the hell? Yo, what the heck was that? Like, and oh, no range on my power. I forgot it's not that far. Hold, let me guess, hold W? No? Oh, let me guess. Okay, just hold W again. I would like to play the game, please. That would be really nice if I could actually loop and not just sit around and having to let go of my power every 2 seconds. They can sit your ass down. You're not gonna sit there and use broken abilities on my watch. Not yet. Jesus Christ. But it does hide your goddamn aura. That is just so stupid to me, bro. We're already at 1. There you go. Then speed is crazy. She didn't even try dodging or going to the side or nothing. He just wants to hold forward to the end of the earth. Yep. Sounds about right. Yep. Yep. That is DBD for you. That is DBD in a nutshell. That is DBD in a nutshell. Doesn't keep running for some reason. Don't know why. That's cool. What the hell is she doing, bro? Sit your ass down, bro. Like, how many times do I have to tell this Nia, bro? Like, damn, sit down. Jeez. Yeah, I can't do that either because, of course, you know, the range, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. Yeah, they're probably on the furthest gen from me. I don't have any way to move any quicker. No haste. I can't teleport, so gotta go on foot. Slowly making my way over. Ay. All right, hopefully I can get the down here and probably use the pain res, but yeah. What is the sound? She sounds like she's on my left. I turn around, there's no one there. What? She sounds like she's on my left, but there's no one there. Like, what? Bro, what the fuck? How is she running past me with no sound? Really, game? Really, game? Dog, come on now, behavior. I know behavior loves giving out handouts, but this is just getting out of hand already. Like, come on now. Jesus. Come on now, dog. This is just so stupid to me, dog. Of course, no info. There's no scratch. Like, they touched the gate, but there won't be a single scratch mark. Despite me walking into this direction. Look at this. What? How are you already over here? Like, how is there no scratch marks of them being on the gate? They had to run. There would be no other explanation. Ah, yeah, they probably saw me through the wall or whatever and knowing the game. Yeah, knowing the game. Heck, somehow dodges it. Don't know how. Blah, blah, blah. Free escape. Yada, yada, yada. And then, of course, by the time I get over there, they'll somehow both be up. Somehow also speed boost over to the gate by the time I get there. I already know. Like, Jesus, man. It's so ridiculous, man. There's not a single scratch mark in sight. Like, nope, not a single sound, a scratch mark, a pool of blood, nothing. But they'll be all the way over there with, mind you, no scratch marks. There's not a single one. That's great. That's great, man. Wow. Thank you, behavior, man. Absolutely, man. Thank you, behavior. Jesus Christ. And no lucky break. There is no perks for hiding any scratch marks. There are no perks for hiding anything besides aura, which is only one person. So they're going off of pure base kit. They're going off of maps, which already can give you free windows of opportunity. So you have 5 perks instead of 4. You got a cloud, which lasts 2 seconds longer, has 2 extra meters of distance. It has a full, so that's over 14 seconds of cloud with at least 10 meters of coverage. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is insane. That's crazy. Wow, behavior, like, damn, they really did, like, they don't know what they're doing in the studio. Like, that's crazy. What is this? That's crazy to me. Not a sit, like, bro. That's crazy, dog. So to answer Ty, that's actually an add-on, so I would have to equip that. Damn, Danica's headed out too. And shout out to TDS for showing up, man. The vial only gives you 1 bomb. What it does is that it recharges, so they can have it every minute. Every 60 seconds, they can have a smoke. Every 60 seconds. Every 60 seconds. Wow. Every 60 seconds, gens are flying. And I'm glad that we have like video evidence to prove my point, because as you just saw, it hides auras too. So I can't hear them, I can't see them. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Wow. But okay, so TDS was talking about the comments. Yeah, I wasn't really sweating it. I just responded and kind of kept it going. Does it hide spies? Probably not. I would think, but the thing with spies though is that it's based off crows, right? So how effective is that really going to be for us, right? Because if they're walking or crouched, I'm pretty sure they're not disturbing crows, but I can give it a shot. I'll try it, but I'll give it a shot. We got nothing but time, I guess, in that sense. We got to try. We got to try different things, because I don't want to like, you know, doom post, but it's like, Jesus, like, what the hell are they doing? What the hell? This is so freaking weird. Like, I don't really know what I should be running to help combat it, because it's like I've tried overwhelming presence. It hides auras, so that doesn't work. I've tried Jeez Louise though too, because think about it this way: you have to worry about at least 3 different avenues of stuff, right? Because we're worrying about healing speed and gen speed and the item all at once. So like I can't make a build that can cover all of that at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, holy shit. How do I combat all of that at once? I don't know. This is really confusing. Like, what the heck? And then you kind of need, oh wow. You kind of need lethal too, because you need, yeah. Maybe we switch for pop? I don't know. This is rough. XG, welcome in, I think. Oh, no, I already said that. He says, I had like 5 people today get free escapes through the exit gate because they used a fog vial that has no counterplay. Yeah, it kind of sucks. TDS says, I think it's okay for us all to agree to disagree. Honestly, everyone can have an opinion. Yeah, honestly. Because I already made a video about it. And I already streamed it. I'm like, hey, I'm moving on to the next topic. You know, there's just a lot of stuff to keep up with. Tyson's counterplay to the vial will simply be learned and adapted to over time. The thing is that what can we use to counter it is my question, because auras don't work. Screaming only applies to very specific conditions. And they also have an audio bug, so I can't hear them. So I'm like, okay, so what do I do? You know what I mean? Sucks that they nerfed Franklin so badly. Yeah, that too. He goes your game sense, bro. Duke Christ is he's trolling us. That's crazy. He's trolling us for real. He's like, skill? He's skill issue? Like, damn, bro. Shit is insane. He's trolling us. But damn, bro. Damn, man, they definitely did not do a great job here. Cause like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having this weird problem with audio where I'm not hearing these people. Like, I heard Michaela on my left, and then she was just mute for the whole game. I'm like, what happened? Then as I came up to her, I heard her for a little bit. Audio was gone after that. I'm like, what? Like, where's the sound going? Like, I don't understand. This is so weird. That's not a troll answer. Nah, bro, we're getting trolled by the whole chat, bro. It's okay. I appreciate it though. We're keeping it consistent. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys keep me humble here. Nah, but realistically, man, not great. Not good. Not good. Not very good. Gen speeds are crazy. I mean, shit. I don't know what to do with it. Winning consistently definitely has, like, I feel like they just really need to patch up the sound problem, and then maybe it should probably fix it. I don't know if it's a console thing as well. It could be a console bug too.
Smoke vials are way too strong even for me, Goku.
Even Goku. Killer Instinct is not hidden in the fog, though. It's in the patch notes? Oh, hell no. Damn. Sheesh. And then TDS is like is about to tussle with somebody in chat. That's crazy, bro. They about to fight. That's crazy. Nah, I'm just messing around. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, it's the vial. Like I've said, I don't know if it's an audio problem because I'm not hearing them outside of smoke as well. So I don't know if that's like a common bug or what the issue is, because I'm not able to hear them, which is really confusing me. Like Like, they were right next to me on the tile, and they were silent. No iron will. So I'm like, this is just fucking weird. Like, I can't be crazy. Like, the crazy part is, at least it's on stream, so I can pull out the clip when I need it. So that's good. When I make the video talking about it, at least I can pull out clips and show examples that there's just no audio. So that's, at least I have evidence on stream. So it's not like I made it up or I'm coping or some bullshit. It's on here. So that's the upside, all right? Like, that at least brings me some peace, that at least I know, regardless of the anecdotal evidence that people are giving me, I'm not crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy. I know what, at least I understand what's going on. So this is good. Let's try out the iridescent add-ons as well. I think it says reduces the range, so let's try to put on the add-on that increases the range. Or something, I don't know. Or something, I don't, or no, he said copper. No, I didn't put on the right one! The no sound part is not a but. No, what I'm saying is that outside of smoke, I'm not hearing them. So that's really strange. Yo, TDS is going crazy, man. I appreciate it. v.h.s.x says behavior's not beating the survivor bias allegations. No, 100%. Yo, like, oh man. Yeah, I agree with TDS on that point. It's really just like a bunch of blabbering that really doesn't matter. The bigger problems are the changes that they're adding to this game. Call it copium or whatever have you, bro, but the evidence speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? And that's for anybody who's like, you know, who's like either not seeing what I'm seeing or not hearing it, bro. Like, you'll see it in the video. It just happened on stream. Like, you know, I'm not losing my mind. At least it's on stream, all right? I'm not making any false claims. We have it all here. It's all on stream, so that's good. That's good for all of us. Because I know I'm not crazy for this, dog. It's so weird. Now, the only thing with spies, though, is that it's just gives you one little piece of information, so it's not much. And here I was at least able to catch up. If she stopped running, she would have gotten away. If she stopped running, guaranteed she would have got away. Like 100% on that. I might like the eerie add-on though. It seems like it'd be really fun. I know they might have been up there potentially, but they also could have jumped off. Okay, let's rotate back. They're already going for the save. We'll come back. Come on, spies. Do something for me, please, spies. Come on, spies. Pop up. No spies. Okay. No spies value, unfortunately. Jesus heaven, dude. Holy shit. We're getting spies value outside of it, I guess, which is really weird. Okay. Dude, I feel like it's like, bro. I will admit, like, jokes aside, because you guys know, like, I like to exaggerate and make it and try to be funny. Keyword try, obviously. Oh, thank you for walking into that. I try to make it funny and all that. You already know. Oh, I thought she would dodge to the left. Did not. Damn, she's long gone. Can I land this? I want to try. No, it's just way too far. Hold up. Okay, maybe that's not that far. Come on, crows. Come on, crows. Get disturbed. Come on, crow. Nothing? No crow? Dog. No crow? Nothing? Really? Yo, they're sprinting. Like, there's no crow, nothing? Like, no, nothing? Dog. You get, no way, bro. Come on. Nothing? Like, am I where did she just go? What? Huh? Why don't I hear her? She was 2 inches away from me and there was no grunts. What the hell? Am I, yo, bro, dog, there's no way. There's no way. I feel like I'm crazy, bro. Like, what? 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 Like, am I losing it? Spies from the Shadows really is not doing anything with like with it, bro. Because it's not like activating on it. I don't know if it's because they're not near any crows or something, but like I'm not getting any of the of that info. Oh, okay. Maybe did they reduce the range, or am I just like, or am I overestimating its range? It's like I think it's past 50% progress. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. It actually gave me a little bit of info there. Yeah, like what I was trying to say was like about perkless was mainly just to say that it's about training. It's like wearing it's like training a muscle. It's like trying to improve at something that you claim that you're good at. Like if you can only win by just running the same meta stuff, then that means that you probably aren't good. That's sort of the point that I was trying to sort of make, if that makes sense. So that was the whole point of the video. And then everybody sort of proved my point because they all are like, I can't do that, which goes to show me that they need to get better at the game and go perkless. And it's out of love for my killer mains, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that all my killer mains get better and improve. So I wouldn't recommend something I wouldn't do myself. Now, I'm also saying on top of that, that you probably aren't going to win every single game. You're probably not even going to have like a streak. But the idea, the main takeaway is obviously the fact that you're still going to be a lot better than where you started. And if Hex is in chat, hopefully he'll also mention it as well. He goes perkless all the time. He talks about it as well. He says that it's like it's the best way to show your skill, man. Because if you're only going to be relying on meta all day long, then that probably means that you aren't as good as you think you are. I think my MMR lowered enough to where I can have an easier lobby, because holy shit. These kids are buns. Like, they should have already got the gens done. Like, these guys are not great. Which is not on any offense to them, obviously, but it's just to make the point that I am doing badly, and the team I'm up against is not very experienced. And the reason I say to go perkless is in order to become consistent. If you can win with any perks on, that means that you probably have mastered it. Because you can't let the perks play you. You gotta play the perks. That's the point that I was trying to make this whole time. But, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? The killer main community is definitely full of crash outs. So, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? But still, like I keep saying, man, it's out of love for my killer mains, because I want all my killer mains to be good, man. I don't want them to get bullied and become a TikTok clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would that be cool for them? Like, they're probably, you know, gonna have a lot to deal with, especially when I talked about like killer anxiety as well. It's like, you know, like what you don't want to have to experience that. You know what I mean? Now, if you're going against inexperienced survivors like I am right now, then you're probably gonna do fine. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I mean? Have fun. But I had to essentially lower my MMR just so I could get there. Because what the heck? I lost like 3 in a row, and then finally we're getting an easier lobby. Because I'm just trying to hang out with you guys, chat, chill, you know what I'm saying? Which is mainly my goal. You know, I'm still coming from a very win-focused sort of playstyle, which is what I've always been about. I just find that to be more fun. You probably won't see me farming or anything. It's just not my style. But either way, that's sort of the main takeaway with that. And I'm gonna probably have to make a follow-up to like just to talk about it, because it's like I just feel like people didn't really understand where I was coming from. The thing is that Hatch probably is already under her feet, so I won't be able to catch her here. Never mind, it spawned under my feet. Yay. 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 Finally, one win after like an hour of crashing out. We actually could get ourselves a W. Now, mind you, the people who were using the fog vials were not using it effectively, I have to say. We were going against a lot of people who were ultimately using it for its intended purpose of super stealth. These people were just kind of popping it and running away, which is not what you want to do with it. But mind you, even like its strength is in the fact that they can somehow get away and you won't even know. And that is just not cool, bro. Like no aura reading, no sound, none of the things that you can use to help track is available to you. And that's sort of the takeaway here, obviously. As much as I will exaggerate and crash out, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of comedy, you know, I'm still aware enough to be able to sit here and say, like, you know, I think she's gonna go to the right, but I can't tell. I want to see if I could like snipe her, but she keeps like flying off. Where you going? Where you going, little buddy? Where you going, little buddy? Guess they don't want to get worried. Yeah, she probably double backed or whatever the fuck, but she'll die anyway, it doesn't matter. Not flashy, but fuck it. It's a win's a win, I guess. All right, let me try to respond to everybody. It says every crazy person. He pulled a Sheldon Cooper line. He's gaslighting himself. TDS says, I think my Dracula will be able to handle this fog vial due to scent orbs and killer instinct. I will say that at the very least, there are some characters that can do something about it. Just not the ones that I'm playing currently. The good news is that the vials don't make you drop carried survivors. That's good. Wee says, nobody playing Perk Lizard in his meta. Are you crazy? He goes, nah. Hex says, I kid you to back up. Winning against survivors that are tryharding is pretty damn hard and leaves absolutely no room for mistakes. Random Gamer, welcome in. He says, how does it feel? I think like mouse and keyboard feels like pretty much the same as PC. So if you have any experience using it, or at least like trying to learn it, I think that it'll carry over if you for some reason have a PC. It's good. I would have to say it's very good. And 2 DSs as well. It's a good thing I had my I had the pyramid head. Killer says CDS just confirmed he has no friends. Just let him win this dumb argument in chat. Bro, what is up with Killer Streak, bro? He's like, now he's just being toxic for no reason at all. The Neo says, I've been playing Perkless. I'm gonna lose anyway. Might as well super sweat. I kind of agree. CDS says, I'm not hating. I just know how coordinated teams play. And if I fully perked out nurse mains will best add on struggles versus coordinated board mans, you're not about to convince me. If you're going against survivors perkless, and yo, this is really goddamn annoying actually. Hold on. There we go. Jesus, gotta mute that thing. It's so annoying with that. Like the whole freaking day, I'm like, shut up. Like I'm trying to think. Damn. Anyway, he says if you are going against survivors perkless and they have only done 1 gen in 3 minutes, those survivors are not good. Hex, I thought I was stating the obvious. I completely agree with that as well. You know, and the thing is that when it comes down to like teams and stuff like that in MMR, like it's very random. Like we can't always consistently keep getting strong teams over and over and over. And that's mainly my point. Like, because I start, like, because you had mentioned in your comment, like I had started off with a really bad team, and I'm like, yeah, of course, you know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily, you know, mean that every single match after that would be the same, right? Like that could potentially get a harder match or an easier one too. Like it really can kind of go on the sliding scale, and that's sort of my point there. And I also just wasn't playing well. Like if I was playing to win and if I was really like locked in, I probably wouldn't even be talking. I probably would be quiet, and I would probably be playing the game to win. But obviously I wanted to hang out with you guys. I wanted to mostly yap and stuff like that. So obviously half of my mind is focusing on the topic, reading chat. So like, you know, I'm not playing at 100% per se. Hey, let's see. So Hex says, who the hell has survivors that it takes 3 minutes to complete a gen? That's what I'm saying. TDS says, I agree that it's not as strict as it used to be. I already stated which got directed to be hating on perkless. Hex says, perkless, your games are insane until at least 2 to 3 gens unless they are wildly inefficient. We says, can you go perkless Kennedy? I mean, yeah, that would be pretty good. TDS says, good survivors can do all gens in 2 to 3 minutes, or 5 versus B tiers, and maybe 7 versus A or S. If they do go for slowdown potentially. Let's say, so Hex says, TDS, I think we have the same view, just different positions. I do agree with that as well. We says, can I go perkless? Survivors I could loop in a skillful way. Yeah, like Mr. Taterhead always goes perkless, so I've respected him. Like he has the utmost respect for me, honestly. He's like the #1 person that inspires me, along with Hex, who also goes perkless all the time as well. They're both of these creators here are what make me want to go perkless too, to kind of, you know, make sure I'm not terrible, that make sure that I am, you know, in tip-top shape, because I know I'm rusty, you know, I'm washed, so I want to get better, and the way to do that is to be perkless, so you can actually hone in your skills. So Hex says, you're talking the best case scenario, meaning that they all know exactly what they're doing, whereas I'm talking about the usual DBD pub experience. Hell above competent survivors crush 97% killer roster. I do agree with that as well. Ty says the vials are supposed to use at a distance, not in your face. That is also true. TDS says, so if all survivors could do all gens in 2.5 minutes, you have to have minimum chases of 20 seconds, at most 30 to keep on average, to keep up. Hex says, I had to come in to save you. TDS, know exactly where you're coming from, and matches are hard AF, and any mistake is a loss. Dresser, you're welcome in. You're really amazing snowball or range killer. That's very true. First seems to have 3 tokens of minor error and 1 token for huge error in gameplay. That's 100% true. For TDS as well. He says, Hex, I got a question. What are you gonna do when you're gonna hit a survivor with a hatch and they throw a fog vial? That's a reasonable crash out. Zaz says, smoke vial better to stop the Ghostface reveal, but it won't, but it should. No, I kind of agree with that too. Ty says, chases are broken at the moment where you can't gain bloodlust. Yeah, yep. So okay. So we says, does Blight and Nurse have a fighting chance against Fog Vial? No, 100%. Of course they do. It might be a lot like the thing is with Blight and Nurse, they have strong chase, so you'll at least be able to keep up. Killer says, I don't see how I'm being toxic. Completely agree with your videos defending your kid. I'm talking about the comment you made in the chat. I'm not talking about in general. Because you're trying to say he don't have friends. I'm like, he's just admitting he doesn't have friends. I'm like, that's not really necessary, bro. Like we can talk talking points, but you don't got to come after, like, you don't have to talk about people personally. This is my point. Hex says, well, Weiss, considering 5 out of 10 don't even register, I don't even know how I'm gonna approach it. Ty says, Bubba also doesn't longer has his first person Moria. That's not too terrible. Entities, welcome in. They say, did they nerf Pyramid Head from the PTB? They did not. They actually kept all of the changes, all of them. As for Knight, they kept the same thing. They removed the nerf that they were trying to put on them, so like they already got all the nice buffs, no nerfs. Clown, they adjusted the hindered only to 14% from 15, so only 1% got decreased. And then they reduced the Flask of Bleach add-on to 2% hindered increased instead of 4. So I gotta say, Clown came out on top. I will say that Pyramid Head came out on top. Pig never got reverted. So everybody, all the killers at least came out good. I was like, okay, that's cool. My problem is that the fog vial is a little too strong. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. So yeah. Zeal, they said they added keyboard and mouse to console DVD. Yes, they did. I'm actually on console right now. As you can see with the cursor that I have right here, this is the console cursor. I don't know how else I can show the console. Well, I'm on like my settings. If you check out graphics, look at my graphics settings. I don't have the PC settings. You can see here, it only has gamma, but it doesn't have the graphic settings. So TDS says, I was stating facts, no one proved to be wrong, and all you replied with was L take. Zaz is like, I'll be your friend, TDS. Yo, that's what I'm saying. We could be your friend. Damn, like, the hell? I'm just saying, it's just like, you don't really have to come at him like, oh, you don't got friends. Like, that has nothing to do with the actual talking point. That's, you know, what I've always talked about in my videos is like, you know, when we're talking points, we talk points, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about people here. TDS is a real question, V. If somebody invited you to a friendly custom and then right after said they might make a video exposing all your mistakes, how you lost, does that sound friendly to you? It kind of sounds like a gotcha, if that's the right term, bro. I wouldn't really go through with that. Like if it was, it depends on how it's stated. Like if I was like, hey, I can review your gameplay, and you know, that's one thing. But if it's like, yo, I'm gonna expose you, that's a whole nother conversation. You feel me? We call that a teachable moment. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I've made videos talking about these kinds of about comments that do that, or they come after people personally. They say things that have nothing to do with the point. You know what I mean? That's been my thing. You know what I mean? So we just like nerf fog about when. Killer says, I was willing to prove you wrong since none of my proof seems to be good enough. You said you don't have any friends to play with. I said, fair enough. You continue trash talking afterwards. I mean, I think that's up to interpretation. Now, if it like, I don't know if that was forgot it. Hold on. Make sure. I don't know if that was TDS's like sort of intention. Hopefully, you know, it wasn't, obviously. Because, you know, and that's for TDS to kind of, you know, cover on his side of the story, because I'm not going to speak for him. So, you know, if that's how you interpret it, it's understandable that you sounded pretty pissed off, you know. TDS, that sounds like fighting words. I kind of agree with that, yeah. To be fair, you know what I mean? So, like, Timmy says, how long till Survivor queue times in 20 minutes? I don't know. I don't know. TDS sounded like more like an ego-based setup to me. It's all good, though. But yeah, like it's maybe there was like a misunderstanding somewhere along the way, because I didn't read the comments for that exchange, so I don't know what occurred before that. But just going off what I'm seeing here, it just seems like either there was a misunderstanding of some kind on both ends, where, you know, something like that. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna try to see if we can play another killer. But yo, Duke Rye, if you're watching, bro, check in. Let us know what the vibes are. Have you found a counter? Have you found a counter for the fog? Because it's killing our eyeballs. Please help us. Save us from this. Save us. Save us. Imagine he'd already left. He didn't even say anything. Damn, bro, I'm about to crash out just for that. I'm kidding. I think what other killer can I play on PC? Ooh. You know what? Maybe I could try to practice Springtrap. I know I'm pretty ass in Springtrap. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I'm pretty ass in Springtrap. So forgive me if I miss every single attack, but like I haven't practiced them at all, so But yeah, so if anybody wants to request anything, you can obviously use the build command, go through it that way, or if you want to use a sub or anything like that, feel free to do so, to request any like builds or perks or anything like that, or both, you know, stuff like that. Zaz says, hey, I'm gonna play a custom against you and make a video exposing Huntress's feet. I'm like, damn, bro, what the hell?
Always come back.
Ty says, well, it's cut and dry. Either you have friends or you don't. Whether you take offense is entirely up to you. Well, I mean, but you don't have to go around and say you don't have friends. Haha, like that's like, you know what I mean? Like, dog, like what does that have to do with the point? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm talking about Ty, right, and I'm like, okay, like we disagree on a point about One Piece, I'm gonna turn around and say you don't get hoes. Like, how does that have to do with him watching One Piece? Like, that has nothing to do with it. That's my point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that have to do with the other, bro? Like, that makes no sense. TDS says he told me about his purpose trapper. I watched him beat some solo survivors in Springwood out swinging because they were not on comms, calling out trap locations. That kind of makes sense. The world will know that you stepped on me. Timmy says Spring Trap is not as, but he's just mediocre. Yeah, he's pretty mid. Lee says, bro, I don't think we should be negative. We should all be civil and positive, no personal attack. That's what I was saying, bro.
v.h.s.x is the official chat crash out mediator. We can all be friends and crash out on behavior.
For real? Well, yo, all of a sudden I'm the freaking mediator for some magical reason. Like, where did that come from? Like the hell? Just tell him his mother is so bald that we can see what's on her mind. That's kind of insane. All I'm saying is that if it's gonna be like a talking points is one thing. That's me crashing out right now. I want to see me crash out. I'm gonna play Springtrap. That's how easily I'm gonna crash out. Okay, nobody there. See if I go over here. Yo, I need v.h.s.x to try to channel all his skills of Huntress onto me so I can try to land some hits. I need v.h.s.x, I need all your skills to transfer over. Oh, okay, well now I know where that goes. And hello? Where is she going? Oh, well, I'm okay, I'm ass. Am I ass? I think I'm ass. Help, I'm cooked. Help. Help me. I'm cooked. Help me, I'm cooked. Okay, maybe she doesn't know what she's doing actually. Hold on, maybe I'm not cooked. Because he just ran into that wall like what was that? What was that? Hello? What the fuck? Help! X is like, I'm the mediator in these parts. I'm like, alright, that's true. Check over here. Help, I'm gonna crash out! Damn, bro. Do cry, anyone! Save me! What the? Yo! I don't think I do that correctly. Dog, I'm trash. I'm trash. I'm trash. No, I'm good. No, I don't want to be garbage. I want to be good. I want to be good at the game. Help. I want to be good at the freaking game. Oh God, I should have went through the door. I'm washed. Help. Help. Springtrap mains. Give me your energy. Springtrap mains. Give me your energy. They start like raising their hands in their houses and stuff like, oh, we'll give them all our power. Give me your energy. Damn, she went really far. Oh, I didn't think she was gonna keep going. Fly love, Nestle Crunch. I wish I could stream on my PC though, bro. Oh my god, you know how cool that would be? Jesus, I could be so cracked at DBD. Like, oh my god, I could be like the best player ever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm cooked. I'm ass. I'm actually ass in this game. I'm actually ass in this game. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm actually ass. I didn't put haste on my hatchet because I wanted to learn and be a pro. This chick didn't know what she's doing.
Exquisite.
I'm actually looking like I know what I'm doing. I'm actually looking pretty cracked. Totally calculated. Bro, stop, please. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see the other button. There we go. Oh, well, never mind. I thought I could like try to pre-shoot it like through the window. Help me, I'm cooked. Oh wait, I gotta go through doors, I forgot. Plot twist got me eruption. Let's go. Yay! That's a W. Let's go. We got it. We got eruption value. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of got it there a little bit. All right, we know where she's going. We don't see anybody else. I'm gonna try to like get closer and then I'll recall it. Is that what you're supposed to do? Yeah, I got it. Let's go. I might be a Springtrap main. Who would have guessed? I'm actually not ass. Who would have imagined? I'm actually garbage at this game. What the fuck? I'm going through the stages of grief right now. Hear that? We got him straight in her face. Yeah, jump scare. Woo! Mid killer. Yeah. Not Ghostface. Yeah. Oh, she's dead. Excuse me, guys. I accidentally tunneled the Laura. Excuse me, guys. I accidentally tunneled the Laura. I'm not supposed to do that. That's toxic. Excuse me, guys. I'm not supposed to tunnel Laura's. I'm not supposed to tunnel. You're not supposed to do that. Because that's toxic. Well, at least I got my pop value. Hello there, good sir. And I don't know why that took so long to get ready up that axe, but I think everybody sending me their energy is working. I feel like I actually know what I'm doing. Well, if she wants to take a body block, I'll just go after her. Let me just get rid of that. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I should say. Oh, she has that perk where she like gets up again or something. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. That cannot be the actress yelling like that. There's no way. That cannot be the actress yelling like that. God damn. I'm not supposed to tunnel anyone. It's toxic. I'm not supposed to do... The fudge? Hello? Oh, okay, well that wasn't because I didn't see her.
It will end soon.
At least the survivors are not like super experienced, so at least I have like time to like practice, which is really good. Because I know I have to call it out, because it's gonna be somebody. Excuse me, sir. Those survivors are not that good. Excuse me, sir. The survivors are not very good, man. Is he gonna wait her out? Probably. How is yo? Can somebody tell Rick to go get his like wife, bro? Like, it's not really right to leave her on the hook, man. Exactly. Thank you, sir. Can we be lore accurate for real for a second? And at least get the save so I can progress my objective. Thank you. Yep, they're running together too. Okay, right that way. Oh, okay. I might have overshot that a little. Can you imagine this with the yellow bunny? I think it's called or something like that. That would go crazy.
Up you go.
Not supposed to tunnel, it's toxic. But I'm just doing a little bit of trolling, bro. Purely for pressure. Nothing personal. At least from me. Like, I've heard people say that there are people out there that do just like tunnel specific people for certain things. I'm like, Dad, I don't claim those people. Those people are not who I'm talking about. Like that I'm like, you don't like that, you don't need to do. Like, that's kind of unnecessary. But if it's like, look, I need somebody out of the lobby. I'm about to be at 1 gen, 2 gen, whatever the heck. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, okay. I was trying to lunge, but I guess not. All right. Go ahead and get that.
No prize for you.
Yeah. Yo, is that nerd with a kid? Let's go, man. He actually's lurking. It tastes like Nestle Crunch. It's a candy bar from a really old commercial that I remember seeing a long time ago. Holy moly. TDS says they fell for the same traps all in one location and kept failing for them. Does that sound like a good team? Well, if you're framing it in that way, then obviously probably not great for not looking too good for not looking too good, you know? Not looking too good there. I will say, not looking too good. Can they drop Fog in a security room? No. The Neo says, your mama's so fast, she's on both sides of the family tree. And then X like, I'm the mediator. He goes, your ass. If they're far, aim higher. Okay. Springtrap is Huntress 2.0 with sarcasm for real. TDS says if he then he told me he went against Xeno and was going to go perkless but decided to use perks because it's Xeno, and I'm here like, okay, what happened to you that you can be good survivors perkless? Then he got offended. Bro, what? And then he goes, why duck perkless versus Xeno while doing perkless and defending perkless, and then have a video choosing to use perks versus good survivors? And then Killer says, brother, I never claimed that you can beat the best players in the world perkless. All I wanted to show you is that it's possible to be 90% of your games perkless. Which I will say though, if Killer is going with that, I mean, that was my claim too. I was like, you know, it's not necessarily like it's perfect, but it definitely does the thing. So shout out to Nerd, man. Killer says, you use very aggressive words, so I decided to be aggressive back. Yeah, that was, why does this console quality look like he's playing on mobile? 360p? I mean, it could just be the stream just lagging, you know what I mean? Like, that could also be the case. So one is talking about the best in the world. You're in fact making a strong man. Well, you can win 90% in solo queue. You can go against consistently good survivors. You're not winning 9 out of 10 matches. Tyson, this is like watching Inspector Gadget where Pennywise and Brainrod do the work and Gadget gets lucky credit. Is there a filter? No, not at all. TDS is now you be a good bunny VHS so you can give you pets like a good little survivor's plate. What the fuck? TDS has 2 mouths, makes alien jealous of spring trap. What the fuck? Bro, Xeno does have 2 mouths at least, bro. Let's see. So I don't think new palette per survivor is gonna be that good, honestly. I do kind of agree with that. Antonio had 5 gens. That's the price of being found first. Use better perks. Kind of insane. Very true though. Is there a perk giving killers no aura reading? The perk, I mean, you could say is obviously distortion, but also the fog vials are also hiding auras, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'm surprised the survivor version of Bamboozle did not become a perk for the event, considering it was the strongest survivor ability in the event other than becoming quiet. That's also kind of true. Yeah. So Killer says to Hex, I do win majority of the time against full teams and nobody wants to believe that. All I want to do is show people how to play better and people just say I'm lying. It's sad. Oh well. Yeah, I feel that way too a lot of the time. I feel like I go through that. At least as in terms of content creation, like I want to also kind of like, you know, show people that you know, it's okay to be going perkless and trying to, you know, understand and learn your fundamentals a lot better. However, obviously that's not the case for everybody. But which we got time for one more, I think. I think we got time for one more, so we could definitely try to at least hop in. You know, but obviously I'm like the yeah. But I'm probably gonna stop mentioning survivors like in terms of their skill level when I do a lot of these things, because I think that it just opens up a conversation that really gets convoluted. It's not worth it. I'll go Chucky again. It's not worth it. But so far, you know, the verdict here, I gotta say, mouse and keyboard on console is not terrible. I have to say, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I gotta say, I'm a fan. I'm liking it. It's pretty good. It's like this. It's almost the same, actually. Like I would say, like 8% the same, mostly. The Neo says, I remember hooking a survivor not seeing auras. Not even the gent. Okay, that's weird. That I don't know. That's a little weird. I've never heard of that before. Unless you already had like blindness on, which does all that. They do have a perk for that. What I mean to say, to be more clear, obviously, is I'm not gonna say like, oh, they were like low skill or something like that, because like it's. Or, oh, I'm fully aware that these guys are not experienced. Like, I'm not gonna say all of that. Because it's just, it's too much BS with it. TDS, so far with Freddy I have a 70% win rate. On Dracula I have an 89% win rate. So yeah, like, I think I could probably get into much higher tiered killers. Like, I could probably get into Springtrap. Yo, Weiss is like, I'm out of here. See you later, Weiss. So that's pretty cool. We're having fun. We're having fun out here. But I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the stream, man. We're just vibing out. A bit of a longer one, you know, I gotta say today, but you know, I figured I might as well, you know, do that. And if anybody wants to like submit any build requests, feel free. You know what I'm saying? Any killer you want, any build, yada yada, you know, that kind of thing. I'm just really bad with like a good amount of the roster, so that's why I'm like, you know, just and I definitely have a lot to learn when it comes down to a good majority of the killers, I'd say. I'll chase her only to prove a point. I don't think she expected me to follow her. She's like, what the hell? It's just like, yeah, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Did you hear that? Hello? It's up there. What? What? It looked like I was far away. What the hell? Damn, and I flipped her off. Let's go. I flipped her off. I'm not gonna lie though. I like using. Oh no. My pain reses are on the top side. I can't. Going down here was a mistake. Now, I will say, though, that top side, which from general consensus on this map, like, Hex has mentioned it, I mentioned it, it's better to defend top side, like, 9 times out of 10. Now, should I have gone down there? Hell no, but this further proves the point as to why I shouldn't have gone down there. Because, holy moly. Definitely not a great idea, I have to say, I think. Especially because all the pain reses are on top. Like, it was just a waste of time to go down there. However, I did down her pretty quick, so that's good. That was good for me.
Let's play the quiet.
He's gonna go through the portal. Gonna go through the portal. I heard him drop down, but I thought he was gonna come for the save. Interesting. Oh, he did. He just went over that direction. Well, I'll just secure my... freaking quit. But I mean, I don't know what to do with that because they just didn't save her. I don't know how to respond to that. It just didn't save her. So I'm gonna go that way and then go this way.
Why are you hiding?
I just want to play. Oh, okay. That's the other one. Yo, the bot dead-hearted. Wait a minute. But it had endurance already. Okay, maybe I'm actually pretty good at Chucky on mouse and keyboard as well. I'm actually... No! Yes, actually, because we're gonna get her out of the game. So no DS for later. Now, I will say, though, that DS is one of the perks that don't really work against Chucky, believe it or not. Similar to how Pyramid Head can kind of circumvent some of the second chances, I will say that Chucky is at least able to circumvent DS because of his ability. Damn, I dropped her on the hook right as it popped. Are you serious? Damn, bro. What the heck? Oh, they hiding back here. I don't want to go to Shack, though. Don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. However... Bro, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh, he went over here. I was like, okay. I guess, or something. I don't know. I wasn't really looking. Alright, let's try going over here on this side of town. Let's see what's up. See what's going on. See what's going on this side of town, boys. What's going on here? You going to the portal? You going to the portal? Going to the portal? Yeah. Portal. Come here, buddy. Who's over here? I don't have pop, so I'm not gonna kick it. It's no point. Did he go that way? Oh my, are we gonna go for the portal? Are we gonna go for the portal? Oh shit, that took way too long. Oh shit. Oh no. Are we gonna go for the portal? Jesus Christ, dude's running. It's running far. He's gonna make portal again. This is why I was saying that don't defend the top, because look at this nonsense. Now we're back again in here again. Like, who wants to deal with this? Like, are you crazy? He didn't actually go for portal this time. Okay. I guess. Didn't go for portal, which is really weird. Usually that's the infinite. That's where you want to go.
Something for ya.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, pal. I mean, I can't use a pain. Why is she over here? Appreciate it, Dwight. Now we can actually use some pop.
Stand a chance.
On this Jenny, hopefully. Thank you, my good man, for freeing that up for me. Now we can actually go ahead and guy's already here. Yeah, and then we gotta go through it again. Come on, come on, come on. Target, target. Hurry. What? Was I was like a meter off. Come on, buddy. At the corner of the wall. Come on, man. I know the counter, but the loop is weird, so I don't get it. Come on, man. That was the counter. Like, I literally got it. What the heck? I'm like, yo, they're trying to rip me off. I'm like, you're not gonna do that behavior. No, sir. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna use our pain res. We're gonna have a very chill game. No gens are gonna fly. Okay. We're gonna have a good time. So I can hang out with you guys and have a chat and yap about nonsense. Who's over here? They went down here. Are they still here? I would assume. No, wait, that's definitely portal. Actually, hold up, my bad. Probably still here.
Yeah!
Find him here.
Mine, asshole. I will fucking kill you.
Okay, somebody has to clip that. His dude just matrix dodged my ability. Like, somebody has to clip that, bro. Bro, like, he just matrix dodged the attack and then his teammate gets stabbed. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, there's no reason that should be happening, bro. That's how you know this game is a comedy, bro. Yo, what? Is there any delay on keyboard and mouse? Not that I can tell. I've been using it for about as long as the stream has been active, so I haven't really noticed any input delays or anything. I do think it feels just like PC. It's a little different, I would say, just a little different. Now, I did go into my settings and change the sensitivity for the mouse and keyboard in my console settings. So for my PS5, I did change it to a high setting so that I can move around pretty quickly because I like a high DPI. But if you do just kind of plug it into your console or anything like that, or if you're on a different platform, I don't really know what the intricacies are for that. I also don't know what's up with this lobby, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm liking it though. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. It's It's pretty, I'm liking the mouse and keyboard, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice. They're just healing. That needs to be a clip, bro. Clip? Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, Ty. I heard breathing. There he goes. It, like the maybe it's the new survivors that are bugged, like they have like audio or something, or it could just be a whole map. That was a misplay on my end. I don't know why he's trying to blind the ground. Like I'm not over there, but all right. He's trying to blind the ground. I'm a little confused. All right, let's get rid of this guy next. All right, let's get rid of him because it seems like he wants to go first. And then we'll get rid of her because she wants to go after. Or go next, if you will. Wink. Go next, wink. All right, cool. We finally got a chill match. I'm excited. I've been looking for a chill match for a while so I could actually talk about like random stuff, which is what I try to do. Nice. He was like in this general area, so he might either have like ran around the opposite way. But yeah, I like the mouse and keyboard, you know what I mean? I also have a really good keyboard, I have a nice mouse, and I have like a good mouse pad too, so those things also contribute to the smoothness, obviously, if that really does make a difference. But I will say that it, like, you're looking at gameplay of, you know, keyboard and mouse on console, like, believe it or not, right? It's almost hard to tell now, right? It's almost hard to tell because it's literally the same. It looks almost exactly the same, pretty much. So you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Just die already.
Is he over there? No, that's not blood, that's wood. Pause. Damn, that guy might have iron will or something.
No more Mr. Good Guy.
No more Mr. Good Guy. Let's see here. I want to read. I was reading chat just now. Okay, let's see. PDS says he has a lot of people that hate on his takes. Pretty funny. J Knight, welcome in. Thanks for the following killers. I'm curious to see what the list is. Biggest issues: map size and map tile RNG. This is the same take I have. Like, TDS is essentially just saying what I've been saying the whole time. Oh, where the heck is J Knight, bro? Like, he was about to say some stuff. Ace plot twist to throw the match is absolute cinema. No, I 100% agree with that, bro. Homie threw the home. The fact that he just dodged the actual attack and his teammate got stabbed is crazy. I'm like, damn, bro. That's a brand new level, bro. TDS says you can get a small map flooded with safety in God Palace, and you can get a big map flooded with safety. I say that if every map was mid-sized, it'd be more fair for both sides. I completely agree. That's actually really fair point. I agree with that. Onyx, welcome in. He says, I want to see if I can moonwalk because I've never been able to do it on controller. Oh yeah, you definitely can. I don't really play Survivor, so I won't be able to like demonstrate. But you definitely can. It's the same controls. You know, mouse and keyboard, everything. You can also rebind your keys as well, as you can see. And to further show that I'm on console, you can see by the graphic settings that I don't have the same settings. And here's the inputs. You have killer controls and the I don't know what all that is. And survivor controls is here as well. So you can actually change the inputs and stuff. J Knight says, any tips for the following killers? Onryo, Spirit, and Ghoul. So for Onryo, I would say that she does have an ability while demanifesting to not get stunned, which is really good to use. What I would say is she's just like kind of like Ghostface, where she doesn't really strive much in chase. You kind of want to focus on either condemns or just overall trying to kind of harass, more like a sort of hit and run like kind of thing, because she kind of thrives on that and focusing on that. For Spirit, you need some good headphones, man. You need some good headphones, have some good hearing. I do not recommend Strider, because you're gonna get way too used to listening through that perk, and then once you go without it, you're not gonna be able to adjust as easily. It'll be very hard to go back. And I would say for Spirit, use your ability a lot, because she is quite slow without like phasing, so you want to phase around the map usually. Cooldown is really good on her. Mobility is really good on her. So that 9 times out of 10, that's what you'll see a lot of Spirit mains recommend. For Ghoul, I'll say that you definitely want to use pretty much, I would say you could use a lot of things. I would say Expose, Friends to the End is like a good standout perk that's pretty good, because you can move pretty quickly. I will say that Ghoul, I think it can be kind of hard to learn at first, but once you kind of master the movement, which I recommend watching like Asuno or other people that really specifically focus on Ghoul, because they can probably cover movement, they can cover builds and things like that. But Ghoul's already pretty strong. You probably will be perfectly fine. TDS talked about people purposely lowering their MMRs. Like playing like killers once a stream, get 30 plus wins while barely climbing. That is true. Playing killers once allows you to go on super long win streaks or barely climbing. That's very true, yeah. And the tactic is foolproof because viewers don't want to see you playing only one killer in a stream. That is also very true. I've spoken about it with Hex, actually, believe it or not. I actually did speak about it with Hex. That's very nice to hear that there's other people that are kind of saying pretty much similar things that we've kind of been calling out for a while. Pretty cool. So there you have it, everybody. Kind of crazy, bro. I think I spent like half the stream like crashing out, which is kind of insane. And I think because I had gotten like a lot easier matches, it definitely leveled out. That's for sure. That's cool. It's good to see. Also, if anybody joins the Discord, make sure that you accept the rules. You just hit the little knife emoji at the bottom of the rules to show that you read them. So there's that. And then Zaz with the quote. I've been caught on. People call me a hater and conspiracy theorist. Hex says my hunters keeps me at least 200 matches monthly, so I can't say no one say anything for real. Bro, we all crashed out at show. Yeah. It's kind of true, bro. Hopefully, it's a shame, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But yeah, I forget what the code numbers are. I don't even remember them either, to be honestly. But yeah, that is pretty much using mouse and keyboard on console. I'll try comparing by maybe like trying to, if I can try streaming tomorrow. And I think I could try streaming tomorrow, and then we could try to just play it on PC specifically, and we'll see. But I also want to compare my settings on console, because I kind of like the settings I got here, so I want to see what we're working with. Mouse sensitivity is at 50%. Very nice. All right, 50% is good for me. I like that. I feel like it was not too fast, not too slow, and then a high setting on console, so pretty good. pretty good, I got to say. But that has been quite a long stream. I'm gonna try to look into who's live here, so I can give him a nice raid. Let's see here. Hey, yo. Oh, he's live right now? I don't see him. Well, I'm assuming if you guys want to see DBD at least, I can try to go from there. If people actually stay for raids, that is, I should say. Probably they don't, but either way. Let's see. Who is playing DBD right now? Whatever. Well, we'll go with the same one I went with before, just so that it's a little easier. We'll try to go after the same communities, or at least like 3 other people with multiple communities, and try to go for it, man. Yo, they heard raid them. They're like, I'm out of here. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys, man, for showing up. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, I think.